Good morning, everyone. My name is Richie, and this is
Sachio
from IEEE Student Branch BINUS University. We are the MC of today's event entitled Pre-University STEM Workshop and Indonesia XCOM Meeting. We would like to welcome all the honorary guests from IEEE Region 10 and IEEE Indonesia. We would like to welcome, for the first one, IEEE Region 10, R10 Director, Emeritus, Professor Chunchal Fung.
and the second one, Director of Singapore Operation of the IEEE, Dr. Leo Huang Chia.
And the third one, IEEE R10 Treasurer, Dr. Nia Kurnianingsih.
And the fourth one, Indonesia Section Chair, Professor Gamatnyo Hendrantoro.
And the fifth one, IEEE Indonesia Section Vice Chair, Dr. Agnes Irwanti, SAMSI. Is already currently absent. All right. Next one.
Online.
And the sixth one,
It's online. All right.
Professor Riri Fitri and Professor Dwiza Riana from IEEE Women in Engineering Indonesia.
Also online.
Also online.
All right. Also online. And the seventh one, Advisory Board, IEEE Indonesia, Dr. Wahyu Hasbi. I believe is online. All right.
Okay. And the next one, pemateri workshop, the workshop presenter, Mr. Auzi Asfarian.
And the last one, IEEE Computational Intelligence Society, Indonesia chapter, Professor Insinyur Teddy Mantoro, MSc, PhD, SM IEEE. We also would like to welcome all invited participants. Welcome to BINUS Campus Base Alam Sutra.
Okay, in today's event, there consists of two main agenda. The first one, the pre-university STEM workshop. This event is intended to introduce and expose STEM to the pre-university student and younger generation. There are two reputable speakers who are kindly share with us today, Professor Teddy Mantoro, and also the Chair of Computational Intelligence chapter from IEEE Indonesia, and also full professor in Sampurna University. The second speaker is Mr. Auzi Asfarian, and he is the faculty member of Computer Science in IPB University. The second main agenda is meeting and gathering of Indonesia IEEE Executive Committee with IEEE Region Director, Professor Lens.
All right, before we proceed to this event, let us guide you to the whole rundown for the workshop session today. The first one is welcoming speech and introduction to IEEE Student Branch BINUS University by Chair of IEEE Student Branch BINUS University. Second one, welcoming speech and introduction to the BINUS University by Professor Ferdianto Egunawan, Dr. Eng, Dean of BINUS ASO School of Engineering, Insinyur Rosika Mariana, STMT, Head of Product Development Engineering, Dr. Eng, Insinyur Zainer Sukrali, Head of Automotive and Robotics Engineering. And the third one, welcoming remarks by IEEE Indonesia Section Chair. Fourth one, opening remarks by IEEE R10 Director. And next one, brief introduction by R10 EAB Chair, pre-recorded, that we will show you the video. We share the screen. And the next one, workshop session one by Mr. Auzi Asfarian, recipient of 2023 IEEE Pre-Uni STEM Portal Grant. Workshop session 2 by IEEE CIS Chapter Chair on Computational Intelligence. And final of the workshop is closing remarks by IEEE IS Chair.
Okay, for no further delay, we would like to invite Mr. Warwick Wilson, the Chair of IEEE Student Branch BINUS, to deliver his welcoming speech. The time is yours.
Yes, welcome. Thank you, Richie and Sachio. Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and aspiring young minds. A very warm welcome to the Pre-University STEM Workshop organized by Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers Indonesia Section. The workshop promises to be an enlightening experience as we explore the latest advancements and innovations in STEM fields and showcase its invaluable contributions to modern society. My name is Warwick Wilson. I am the head of IEEE Student Branch BINUS University and also an active student in BINUS University's Computer Engineering, Faculty of Engineering. On behalf of the IEEE student branch, BINUS University, I would like to express gratitude to the audience for attending this workshop. We welcome all participants from Fitri in Islamic Fitra Islamic World Academy who are attending on-site, and also all participants online. We believe that this workshop will not only inspire but also prepare our future leaders for the challenges of tomorrow. It is our sincere hope that this event will be a catalyst for the young minds present here today to realize their full potential and make a meaningful impact on society. Our esteemed speakers and distinguished guests will share their expertise, experience, and insights, inspiring the young minds present here today to embark on a journey of intellectual growth and discovery. We are happy to welcome the honorary guests. IEEE Region 10, Dr. Emeritus Professor Chun Chi Lance Fung, Director of Singapore Operations of the IEEE, Dr. Leo Hua Chiang, IEEE Region 10's Treasurer, Dr. Nia Kurnianingsih, Indonesia Section Chair, Professor Insinyur Gamantio Hendrantoro, IEEE Indonesia Section Vice Chair, Dr. Agnes Irwanti, Indonesia IEEE Women in Engineering Chair, Professor Riri Fitri, Advisory Board IEEE Indonesia, Dr. Wahyudi Hasbi, IEEE Senior Member, Co-Counselor of IEEE Student Branch, ITB University, Department of Computer Science, Mr. Auzi Asfarian, IEEE Computational Intelligence Society in Indonesia, Professor Insinyur Teddy Mantoro from University of Sampurna University. Once again, we welcome you to BINUS ASO School of Engineering. Sincerely wish that everyone will engage in a beneficial and successful networking at today's event. We hope that Professor Lance and Dr. Leo will enjoy Indonesia's hospitality. Thank you and have a nice day. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for the speech, Warwick. Next, we're going to please Professor Ferdianto I. Gunawan, Dr. Eng Dien of BINUS ASO School of Engineering, Insinyur Jessica Mariana, STMT Head of Product Development Engineering, and Dr. Eng Insinyur Zainal Zukrali, Head of Automotive and Robotics Engineering, to deliver welcoming speech representing BINUS University. Please welcome.
Baik, apa? Nanti untuk kontrol remote, salah.
Iya.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Meridian campus. Hope you enjoy the atmosphere here. Maybe after speech, we want to define two classrooms because it's very crowded here. Okay. My name is Jessica Mariana. I'm a head of program product design engineering. I represented our dean who was not able to come to attend this event. I want to explain about BINUS ASO. BINUS ASO is a 2 entity joint venture between BINUS and ASO College in Fukuoka, Japan. Now we have 3 programs. One is a product design engineering program, business engineering program, and automotive robotics engineering program. The learning model is at BINUS start in 8:30 p.m. until 5 p.m. Where the student will on the campus during the time. First of all, allow me to introduce our PDA program. Our program refers to the process of creating customer, developing new product, improve the existing product, and combine principle of product design, architecture, manufacturing. They create product that are functional, cost-effective, meet customer needs, have business objective, and aesthetically. We prepare our graduation to be ready and to work in industry by working on many projects that come for our lecture and industry that are already collaborating with us. Hopefully, they can be a catalyst in our local Indonesian industry with the way of Japanese work. Our alumni work in various industries such as BCA, Mandiri, Bank Mandiri, Sirka, Spectrum United, Vivere, FS Group Services Enterprise that working in Amazon and so on. Our running process on concept visualization, ideation, design prototyping, technical expertise, problem solving, engineering analysis, material extracting, ergonomy, health and safety environment, and market retail. That's all. Thank you so much and enjoy the workshop today.
Good morning. I'm Vedan Suprali. I'm the head of the program Automotive and Robotic Engineering. Thank you for coming to this. This is an honor for us because we can have the activity of the IEEE Indonesia section, especially computational intelligence society chapter. Automotive and Robotic Engineering program is a stream of the computer engineering program at BINUS University. In automotive robotic engineering program, focus on learning and research at the field of electronic, computer, and mechanical engineering. We base the our curriculum on the ACE computing curricula and participate in conference and publication that were organized by IEEE. So, with this activity, we hope to able learn and be involved in the future in IEEE. Thank you.
All right, thank you for the welcoming speech. And now, before we proceed to the next speech or openings, and we would like the participant, half of the participants right here, move to the next room because it's kind of crowded.
So, maybe 10 or
maybe 10 of participants right here move to the next room. Please, you can be Sorry. My bad. We're going to move after we heard a welcoming speech from Professor Lance. All right, close welcome, Professor Lance. Good. Video speech.
The control for the slide from a slide.
Oh, you're using a slide.
Yeah, I got slide there.
All right, then. Using slide.
The first one, yeah. Yeah, this one. That's the one. Yeah. Is it this one? Hang on a second. This.
maaf, speakernya mati. Tolong tekan mic-nya.
Okay.
Percentage of the population that you define. And what I'm trying to say is like this, use a simple calculation. If I understand the population is roughly around 280 million people, right? And you know how many university graduates? Well, my breakdown starting here is around 250,000. Okay, and then you break it from around 4,600 plus higher education institutions. You have around 26,000 courses. So in other words, if you are able to complete your university graduation, you know, 1%, less than 1% of the population.
Oh, yeah.
So in other words, think about the opportunity that you will have. That's the first thing. Secondly, let's think about how IEEE is going to help you. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So I'm not going to spend too much of my time. I know that my time is limited, but I have a few slides presented together. Well, it all depends on the target, but I would like to draw your attention to some of the resources hopefully will help you with your career and also development later on. Okay, IEEE, well, with Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, well, our main mission and vision is advancing technology for humanity. Now, you and I know that technology has been advancing very rapidly. Is it right? All of you have your mobile phone. You can put your mobile phone. And years ago, you might have seen some of the old mobile phones. They had to flip and only talk on the telephone, voice only, right? And 50 years ago, when I was your age, I was trained as a radio officer on the ship. You know what is our communication? Morse code. It was very slow, okay? But then again, well, we can communicate. So things have changed so much. So just imagine from now on, after you graduate, and maybe 10 or 20 years later on, how things will change. And you are one prepared for that, okay? So give you some perspective of our Region 10, because you heard my title is the Region 10 Director, so we have around 130,000 within the Asia Pacific region. Okay, so Indonesia section is one of it. Okay, so you have around 2,000 of the members. And I want to again thank you, well, the organizers, the student branch, and all the colleagues from the sections who are organizing this. It's truly my privilege and honor to be here with you all. So actually our goals, well, these are our goals. I'm not going to put every word by word, but I'm going to highlight some of these goals of IEEE. We are a non-profit organization. So we would like to enhance the public understanding of engineering and technology. So that's exactly what this workshop is about. It's like you, as a student, before you go to university, try to expose yourself to engineering and technology. You can also go back and tell your family, your friends, what it's all about. And we would like to become a trusted source of educational service and resources to support lifelong learning. It does not stop when you get out of the university. It's going to be lifelong university. This is where organizations like IEEE country, again, you see this in this slide. So IEEE, well, we cover the whole areas within our organization. Education is only part of it. We have 6 different major organizations within IEEE under the Education and Training. So you will not need to go to all the details. I can give some of the programs that we have. So your pre-university is only the beginning of your lifelong learning. So you're now in your high school, you prepare for examination, and then you go to university, have your point of your discipline, and then after that, you become a professional, you carry on, become a big career, maybe even like myself now, I'm retired, I can become a life member. I would just like to highlight some of these websites, maybe you can look it up for yourself. Depending where you are, you might be a student, you might be a teacher. The first thing is tryengineering.org. And inside there, you see a lot of very interesting programs, a lot of challenges, whereby you can see how to instill the principle of engineering. And also for the teacher itself, well, you can also take a look at our program, so tryengineering.org for teachers. So these are the ones that we can help out with the teachers. And also we have prepared a lesson plan, you can prepare a lesson plan as well. So again, we got a website as well, say for example, like wind energy network. But more interestingly, we have also go into this translation. If you go into this website, you can see on the right-hand side, there is also one button of the Google Translate. Now think about one of the typical advancement in technology today is the natural language understanding. Now, you can have the translation very effective for you as well. I just typed in my Google Translate, English, good morning, and then Indonesian, selamat pagi, right? Okay, so it's very effective. So I would like you to take a look at that as well. Another website, and I would encourage you, especially in your position right now as students, is called IEEE. Well, you can just watch this one instead of watching your Netflix or watching some other program, Korean talk shows. Take a look at this one. Okay, I know that you have your Korean model, idol. Okay? Try this one. Okay, But this one has a lot of interesting, well, telling you the background of technology. Okay, it's very good for you to get a better understanding of what IEEE reach. Okay, so it has the analog exercises and also the video, etc. You go back all the way to like the radio, the top about the skyscraper. But it's not radar, but even a drone, they don't talk about some background information. So give you an example here of how it's teaching you the program about radio. Well, there's something related to the name. We saw the guy on the left hand side using the Morse code. That was really more than 100 years ago. Looking at that. So in all, that's what enough I would like to share with you. I would like to strongly encourage you to carry on with your interest in STEM. I very much like the value of what I see over there. Well, BINUS here, value. And you can take a look at that part. And some of the values in there strive for excellence, perseverance, integrity, respect, innovation, teamwork. And as a matter of fact, it will help you. Not only as an engineering profession, it will help you in your future life as well. And I believe this is only the beginning. I thank all of you that are good teachers. I thank you that you're inspiring tomorrow's technology engineers who advance the technology for the benefit of the community. And for you yourself, and I believe the world is your oyster. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Hilang lagi mic-nya.
First of all, I would like to welcome Professor Fung, of course, for coming to Jakarta, to Indonesia, and also the team. Also, I would like to welcome students from FIWA who have come here from a long way, I guess, from Bogor, to attend this workshop. And then also, more importantly, perhaps, I would like to thank the host, BINUS University, for supporting this activity, pre-university STEM workshop, especially Bu Yosika, Pak Sener, and then also Pak Suryadi and Bu Afni, who are not here yet, I guess, yeah, but have been preparing for this event for quite long, I think 1 or 2 weeks before today. And then for everyone here also, of course, to the speakers of the workshop, Pak Auzi and Prof. Mantoro. Thank you for preparing also the materials for this workshop. This workshop, pre-university STEM workshop that we hold today here, is the first of such events in this year, held by the IEEE Indonesia section. And I think last year we also had some other pre-university STEM workshops as well. But nevertheless, I think we still need more events like this, more workshops like this. Why? Because we want to have more best students from high schools to get attracted to the fields of engineering. And that would start from STEM, I guess, yeah? So science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Those 4 fields are probably the most important subjects, yeah, that should be mastered by high school students to get accepted to engineering programs in the undergraduate level, yeah? So that's why we have these workshops. And of course, one other reason is that why we have this workshop is to trigger other parties. For example, in Indonesia, we have several society chapters, and we hope that more chapters in Indonesia, in IEEE Indonesia section, could also initiate similar workshops for pre-university STEM students. Yeah. So in the future, I hope we can have more workshops like this, and which can also be offered to more high schools from any other cities in Indonesia. So I guess that's all what I want to say in order not to take too much time, because I think the workshop is the main event today. Yeah. So thank you again. Also for students from BINUS student branch for assisting this event, and also probably later the meeting as well. Yeah, thank you. And that's all I want to say. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right. As I said before, I think 15 students from here will move to the next room for the workshop.
Sorry, just to be pre-recorded.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yes. So just want to
Make sure.
just to introduce that from IEEE Region 10, they have also
The video.
educational activity board, and the chair is Dr. And because he could not come here, he kindly provided us with a recorded video as a remark. So please, could you play the recorded video? Thank you.
Belum ikut suara, belum ikut suara.
And yeah, that's the EAE chair, the R10 EAE chair video. All right. As I said, we are going to move 15 students. Can stand up and guide you to the room.
Oh, kalau nampak si Adi, kalian suruh itu. Oh ya.
Ini belum di-share tadi.
Share pakai radio aja mau bisa langsung.
Nggak kedetek ini. Harusnya yang di-share yang
Patrick aja yang ngurus deh.
Jadi 102.
Enggak.
Jadi di sini
Pembicaranya
aja.
di sini pembicaranya.
Ya.
Aku Auzi bicara di sini.
Ya, tapi kalau ada yang jadi juru sorot nggak apa-apa juga.
Boleh. Silakan. Juru sorot kamu juru sorot aja.
Ya. Nanti sorotnya sekali ke kameranya ya.
Ini pas ya.
Oh ya udah biar tertanya kan.
Ya.
Atau harus di sini kan soal kamera saya di sini nggak apa-apa.
Boleh.
Nggak harus di sini.
Boleh.
Terus yang juga ada operator yang sorot kamera juga ya.
Harusnya ada gitu. Ada di sini.
Ya.
Buka aja.
Yang ada di bawah. Mungkin juga di engineering ya. Saya Nah ini tadi presentasi. Bagian dari awal. Berarti ini folder.
Kameranya ini ya. Coba lu buka zoomnya dulu. Ini nah, nanti kan mau disorotkan ini kameranya. Nanti kan di-share masuk ke zoom. Ini biasanya kalau disorot itunya jadi orangnya.
Slideshow dulu baru di-share. Biar di Zoom tuh kan banyak orang. Oke, selamat pagi. Suara saya kedengaran sampai belakang. Thank you. I also comfortable. I think the FIWA is like more academic and located in Chennai. I'm extravagant, so we are very different area. I'm still in company.
Kontrol.
But it's so far.
Bukan pakai itu. Oh, pakai ini.
And that
Pakai ini. Itu buat
well, Bogor is quite bigger than other people.
buat saya.
So,
Kalau mau monitor, join aja deh,
thank you for the opportunity given from the IEEE Indonesia section and also all the hosts from BINUS University, especially BINUS also Engineering. I'm also humbled with the Professor Fung from IEEE Region 10 and also other member of the IEEE which moving forward the engineering, especially in Indonesia right now. So my name is Auzi Asfarian. I am IEEE member. I am a lecturer in IEEE University, Bogor Agricultural University, in the Department of Computer Science. And I also working with the IEEE student chapter, IEEE student chapter, student branch with Prof. And also in this year we applied the grant for Fly Engineering, Fly University grant, and thankfully we got the funding for $1,000. And we will have some event in August which will introduce students, especially in Bogor, to engineering, especially in computing. So if you are able to come in the event, we are really looking forward for it. And if possible, from this event, if you have some kind of idea to create some engineering workshop, especially with our expertise in computing, we can help you with that. And if you want still connect to IEEE community in general for other field, you can also connect with me or Prof. Mantoro, and I think we can help you to reach out to the people that can help you in nurturing your career. So the main point of this workshop is basically just trying to tell you about what kind of value in IEEE that we can give to you to nurture your career. And on the other hand, I also want to learn from you about what your career aspirations and what kind of skill that you really want to learn, but maybe who doesn't have any access to that skill right now. And also maybe people that you want to bring in deeper, so you can learn from them directly, and hopefully it will benefit your career. Yeah. So we want to help you but building your career, especially in next. I think there's next. Yeah.
Next.
Sorry, where is this? I forgot we have the numbers. Huh? Yeah. So basically, we know that new technology always comes every years, and I think Prof. Teddy will explain more about the artificial intelligence, and there are a lot of disruptive to you, to your life, and as a student, as a younger student, you will need to understand those technologies, so you can utilize them correctly. But in engineering, what we want to do is we basically want to invent something using this technology. And more importantly, we want to solving the problem that people experiencing. It could be yourself, it could be the problem that you are facing, it could be the problem that your community facing, maybe in your household, maybe in your area or village, or maybe in your schools. And hopefully with your expertise in engineering, with your passion, you can move them forward to raise the well-being of the people. So that we want to do in engineering. And in IEEE, we have a lot of engineers because we are the largest engineering community in Indonesia and also in the world. And as you can see, engineering is really integrated with our lives. So for example, IEEE identify more than 25 major specialties related to engineering. You can be electrical engineer, you can be a robotics, and maybe if you take some time to move it around in BINUS, also you see the cars, the electric vehicles, that kind of things is part of engineering, and we hope this technology will change our life in the daily life. Myself, computer engineers, we create software, we use the software to solve people problem, and we utilize recreating the video games to convey some kind of meanings and also allowing you to enjoy your life better. And biomedics engineer is about health and welfare of the people and other things. So basically, in current world, anything you want, you will not, you will need some kind of engineering practices. So for example, in computing, even though we're working with computers, but currently I have a lot of friends that they are not computer science major. Maybe they are on the civil engineering, or maybe they are on environment engineering, working with animals in the field, but they are still, they have the ability to code a computer program because it makes their job easier. And any career like that will get help from engineering. So this is some, I will show you some kind of profile there. The IEEE never do in the past several years. I only selected several, but there are a lot of Indonesian engineers who create advanced in engineering science. So for example, in 2021, my colleagues from ITS, same university with Professor Mantoro, Dr. Diana is creating the COVID-19 monitoring system. Because of that, at that time, we have difficulty on tracking the patient who get infected by COVID. So the team applying the proposal for funding from IEEE, and they are get funded, and the technology used to help the problem, especially in Surabaya and Jawa. And in COVID also, there are a lot of issues about the hoax, the false information, misinformation about the impact of COVID and maybe other things, especially in rural area. So there are also engineers from IEEE, women in engineering, who create a project to help people to identify which information is true and which information is untrue. And also, when we get into COVID for the first time, we are really panicked because we are suddenly doesn't allow to go outside. And maybe for people in the city that have a high quality of life already, it doesn't have a lot of impact on their daily life. But there are people who really need more care about how we still get income, how we still get eat healthily, life healthily in those pandemic situations. So there are engineers who try to create the drive and recipe to help people to keep cooking healthily, to help them to prevent the COVID from the ingredient around them. And we also have in IEEE the chair of the Indonesia, Dr. Wasyudi, is creating the satellite, the micro satellite that launched. And you are currently high school, right? Yes. Yeah, so there are some some college students in Surya University who identified the satellite and launched into the space. And they are working with Lapan, with Pak Wahyu. We also meet them several times and having them give them some feedback. So basically, you can create, you can innovate even from the high school right now. Maybe you need some access. Maybe you need some push. Maybe you need some people to help you, and I think we can help you with that. So previously, Professor Lance already showed you about this website, the IEEE. So this is the website that also went up in IEEE to get the workshop in August. And really, in this website, you can try to find deeper about what is engineering, what is science in general, what can you do, what kind of expertise that you will have in engineering, and you can see how people implementing those principles in really simple way, but impactful to the community. So, for example, if you want to be a software engineer, so you can open the dry engineering, and you can see a lot of resources that are already compiled by the IEEE that you can utilize in your learning process. So, for example, you are given the impact of the career, what kind of expectation of the impact that you will have into both industry or your commodity. You also given a lot of links, and all these links will help you connect to people in those related field of engineering. So maybe if you have aspiration. For example, I want to become the software engineer. Then you want to know who is the software engineer, or maybe the group of software engineers that I can contact, so I know better about what they're doing, and maybe I can meet them directly, so I can have more discussion with them. There are a lot of links in there that you can connect with. And a lot of this community, especially IEEE, has a branch in Indonesia. So we have the IEEE Computer Society, for example, in computing in here, and we're getting a lot of events. Maybe you will not know about this event now, but after this workshop, we will know. So hopefully we can connect you with them. We also have resources that you can use in the school. So you have a club in the school, yeah. You have engineering club, or maybe here robotic club. We have robotic computation. If you want to know about that, and if you are eligible, you can try and compete on those competition. And we also have a member in the Indonesia section that develop the robotics. So if you want to seek for some help, or maybe some kind of people to direct you or help you with the practical or technical issues, you can contact with them and connect with them. And that is the competition, and there are also some camps that you can join either virtually or maybe on site. So through the grant, what the high engineering want is we want to create more reach to pre-university students to start. So what we want to do in ITB with the student branch is we want to have partnership with the school in Bogor especially. So we know that a lot of students in Bogor currently experiencing hardship with the new curriculum, informatics curriculum. I think you have, do you still have informatics curriculum?
It's positive informatics. Don't have it right now. Okay, you have the robotics and coding side of it.
Yeah, and I also involved in creating the resources for informatics groups for high school. And one of the challenges that we identify when we introduce the school is a lot of school is actually not ready to learn or to have the software, the programming lesson or informatics lesson in the school. So either there is the lack of teacher or maybe the lack of equipment. So what we want to do is to helping them to transition to the new curriculum. So hopefully we can help students to learn more about the programming skills. Well, I think that's for IEEE. You can see the website. Please visit the Asfarian engineering. There are a lot of activities and also a lot of experiments that you can do in the class. And maybe will be really engaging for teachers and the students to see how the concept itself can be practically used in the class. Now let's talk about the career. There will be a small activity in this part. Hopefully you can join us and we really need more feedback for you about what kind of activity that we can do for you through the private grant in this office. So you are here now. And we know that when you are in this position, you will need to take a lot of decisions, right? So maybe you are deciding whether to go to this high school, maybe about your hobbies, maybe about the less that you take. But this is what happened in the past and it's already done. But you need to think about what you will become in the future. Because there will be a lot of important decisions after this, especially when you are going to university. So I want to ask you, how many of you already know or deciding what kind of major in university you will take? Anyone want to share about that? Jurusan mana yang Anda mau ambil? What kind of? Udah ada? Now you can stand and talk to others. Major computer science, so singular thing. And so computer science, so you know that you will in the future nearby you will take computer science. So what you do? What kind of an expectation you have right now about computer science?
It's a very big field. We have many opportunities, and it's a very fast and growing major. Lots of people are trying to get into it.
So, if you want to become a computer scientist, what kind of expertise or skill you need to master? Logic, and then mathematics. Oh, mathematics, yeah, nice. Because computer science is really mathematics, so mathematics is one part of it. So you know some information that I doesn't know back then. So to help you in computer science, do you know someone that will help you?
Could you, sorry, could you speak on logic?
Yeah, only I think. Oh, okay. Any others?
My siblings.
Your sibling, your older sibling?
Yeah.
Are they working as computer scientists right now? Or
Same major, they are in computer science.
oh, so they are college students. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I never met the software engineer that already work in the field.
What?
A software engineer or programmer that already work in the field.
I don't know it.
Okay, so we can help you to mentor them because again, this path, when you are trying to build your path into your future career, what will happen? The road will not be smooth. And this is what happened in a lot of my students. So initially they have high expectations, but when they enter into the field, they find it challenge. Because people usually, when they are talking about the field, for example, when I'm talking about what kind of job you do as a teacher, as university teachers, I usually will tell them about the good thing. But the challenge is, it's probably not be the first one that I tell them. But these challenges is experienced by a lot of people, including me, for example, in computer science. But the most important thing when you have when you enter the university and you finally know what so computer science consists a lot of math and statistics, and we finally get into the good thing about the programming itself in the maybe second or third years, you will have some kind of doubt, galau atau mungkin kebingungan or confusion, and that's experienced by other people. So don't worry. What you will need to have is people to support you to go back again. And they will help you so you doesn't go into this valley for a long time, and you can spend more time on building your confidence, on your expertise, and you need other people to do that. And in engineering, we currently, especially in computer science, we're talking about the skill set, but we're trying to make our career, the competence. So we will see there are 3 models that you can see here. The first one is I-shape. So the I-shape is basically people who tell one thing and they will focus on this one thing. This is okay. We still need this kind of people for some kind of specific tasks. But when we are in really complex world, for example, my computer science student last year currently worked in soccer. In soccer, to analyze people who play soccer. Because when people, when the football club now recruiting people from, for example, World Cup or maybe some kind of competition, they have the data of the student and of the soccer player in the field. But there is someone to analyze them. So my students, who already graduated 2 years ago, he liked playing soccer. So he has the knowledge of soccer, but he has also the knowledge of visual analysis of the movement of the soccer player in the field. He knows the data mining, so he can get a process of data and giving them into the football team, so the football team can recruit the best player in the field. So in those areas, you not only know to need the programming, but you need also, although not really deep, you need also some kind of football knowledge. You need also the knowledge of the visual computer vision. You need also some computer vision is basically we're talking about processing vision like image. So image processing is one of the field that we do. And a lot of people in the university that previously I talked with you, they are people that they are focused on the natural science, but they are really good at programming. So they have 2 or more skills that they are deep. They know really deep, and that's what makes them different with other people. So basically, you will, to increase this experience, what you will do is you need a lot of learning and with the other people. Hey, you're not learning, so don't worry. And in IEEE, for example, we have IEEE last years. We met with other students and also lecturers in IEEE Indonesia. We are in a big community, and we get connection when we get into the grant. And for example, today, we will have our first offline meeting for the Indonesia section committee right now. This is maybe the second time I have met Dr. here directly, but previously we only talking in WhatsApp and also in Zoom. But when we go meeting directly, we will have more interaction and hopefully a lot of things to do in the future. And you can be the part of this community. So what we do in IEEE student branch, and I think in BINUS student branch also, we try to engage the high school students. So BINUS student branch, IEEE BINUS student branch, and other student branch in Indonesia will have some kind of seminar. We will have a workshop that you can join. So if you really want to learn about the engineering, you can join the workshop, and we can help you better in those events. And I'm also getting help with the community. So everyone here, the professor, Professor Lance, Professor Mantoro, will have those help too from this community. And we want to give you those information from the high school. Because back then, I wasn't really connected with the community, but now you have. The time has changed and you have more access. You have more people ready to help you. And hopefully you can utilize them to build your career. So I think we have a lot of societies. You can see the list in here. I will not talking all of them because there are a lot of people in IEEE, but basically if you thinking about engineering, I believe you'll have people that working in this field. We also have conferences, so maybe if you have some kind of scientific breakthrough or research in your class and you want to present them to get feedback from the community, you can join in the conferences. And eventually you will create a portfolio of your activity. It could be anything, it could be your design, it could be your project with maybe people in your village, how you create engineering and make impact for them. And you building them starting from now, or maybe starting in the middle school for several of you. But eventually this will help you to create your career. And this is some kind of program that you can involve in IEEE, both in region 5, IEEE in general, and also in IEEE Indonesia. You can follow us in the social media for this information. For example, we in April we have the IEEE Education Week. It's give a lot of insight about engineering practices, not only in Indonesia but in the world. So if you follow your Instagram, you can start to follow the account that will give you information to them. And in IPB, in August, we will have this event, the connecting private student with computing. So basically, again, the purpose is to help high school students to learn informatics in the new curriculum in high school. So hopefully, this will become the sustainable project in IPB student branch. So I talk too much, and we only have 15 minutes. So in the last activity, I want a feedback for you about your career aspirations. So I think you already received some kind of canvas, the paper, right, and the back. You doesn't need to put your name if you are not comfortable to, but I want to know about some information in relation of your career aspirations. So we can give you more connecting activity in the future. So the first one is about what kind of career you want to have. So for example, I put the barista because I am computer scientist, and computer scientists, we basically transform coffee into food. And I like to drink coffee. So, but coffee is expensive, right? If you buy it in the store. So I make my own coffee. So I can get good beans and still cheap. So, for example, this is what I want to be in the next year, in the next 10 years. But to achieve in this career position, I need to know what kind of capability that I already have. So maybe I already can create a coffee with a simple machine. Maybe I can create the latte art and something. But to reach this point, there is a skill that I doesn't have yet. So maybe I'm not proficient in operating the machine, the more sophisticated machine. Maybe I'm not, I cannot roast my own coffee. Maybe I cannot tell people about the joy of coffee when I'm making it. So those are the skills that necessary to get into the career that I want, but I don't have yet this skill. So to get those skills, I will get experience. So either I try to work with in the place of my friend, coffee shop, or maybe I need to take some kind of certification or training, or maybe if I go to the event of the coffee. And finally, I need people to help me to get into those career options. This is the simplified version of one more sophisticated canvas, where I give you the simple one. So, for example, in relation to my field in computer science, we have product engineering. And this is my student creating this. So he said that in 10 years, I want to be the chief product manager. You want to be responsible of the software that you are using in mobile phone. And you know that currently I already have this kind of skill, but he lacking skill in negotiation. He lacking skill in researching data to non-technology stakeholders, so to business person or others. And he still cannot create MVP, the minimum viable product of the software. But he knows that to get this skill, he will work as associate product engineer. So he want to work after graduate into the technology company, and the career that he wants is the associate product manager. So he will help other people on creating product first. And he wants to join product manager summits because Indonesia will have this kind of event. And he knows that he needs people on this event to help them or help him, and also connect with other professionals in this field and learn from other people in this field. And he knows already the mentor that he needs to meet. Now the question is, how about it? So there is no right answer on this. Right? So, but I wanted to take maybe 5 minutes to try to fill in those forms, those canvas, and try to think about your current aspiration, think about the skill that you already have to support you to reach those career, and maybe the skill that you are not have yet, and what kind of experience you need, and also the people that you think will help you. They can be people that you haven't met before, because hopefully we can connecting you with those people. Okay. Any question before you start the conclusion? Yes.
Does it have to be something that's related to?
No. You and your career. If you want to be barista like me, you can put it. Okay. Because any career that we want, we will have some kind of engineering focus. Okay. Any other question? Okay. Yeah.
What if, like, let's say we choose some career and we know that that's what we want to be for 10 years later, but we cannot like we're not sure about what is the skill that I should have.
Don't worry, just put your perception on it.
So basically, just our perception without any like research first.
Yeah. No need to research first. So it just put the thing that you already have in your perception. Maybe the people in this can help you to identify the skill things. Maybe you don't know who the exact people, who the exact person. But you know that I want to meet a director of technology company or something like that. It's okay. So it doesn't need to be the exact answer. But I think the purpose of this canvas is basically that give you some time to structurally think about your career aspirations. Okay, any other question?
Oh yeah.
How about in Zoom?
How about in Zoom? Do you have any question? Wait, let me change the wait, where's the Zoom?
This my first experience.
Oh yeah.
I haven't had some
question
in Zoom.
Wait, Zoom.
Zoom-nya mati ya?
Enggak, Zoom-nya masih ada.
Ada, okay. Okay, so I think if you already understand, you can try to think. You need some kind of thing on this to finish the canvas. And maybe I will ask maybe 1 or 2% to present what kind of inspiration you have, and maybe I can give you some feedback or connecting with other people. No pressure. No pressure. This is not a test. There is no right question. There is no right or false answer.
Itu bisa. Partisipan. Alright.
Ya, ini salah.
Langsung bermain sekitar 10 menit.
Ya udah, belum jangan stop share.
You want to share? There is no false question, no worries. Oh, I will not give you break. Yeah. One break. How about one?
So, I want to be the professor and director of mathematics. That coming years, I want to be an actor. To make mathematics easy to a lot of people and make those on the regular basis. So, the ability that I believe I have was basic mathematics. And what I need to improve is what actually mathematics beyond explorable. The ability is to start with other people, but with strangers who have never done before. Involving because I believe that will be common in mathematics. Project experiences. We learned to participate in a lot of competitions. So I expose myself to one unusual task to successful training for practice. And to familiarize myself in learning process, moving to the result. But what I don't get confused implementation. And to familiarize myself, I think because I think the most makes to actually we need to write something that people can understand. Myself in discussion, actually, and take it. So the people that can help me in the result is undergraduate doctor in the specific major in mathematics and my magical prospect.
That's really good. What the reason I want to be elected? Because my father. Yeah, because since middle school, my father always give me the exam sheet and ask me to grade it. Yeah, so that's the early experience of being elected. So I think you identify a lot of important things to be a lecturer in your expectation. Yeah, so that's really good. And we have a lot of lecturers in this book right now. So maybe you can spend some time to talk with us so you can expand what, oh, this is the lecture and what we can help you to become lecturer. Maybe not small teaching in your farm or maybe in the schools. But that's really awesome. Nobody, I hope you get it. Thank you. The time is up. Hopefully, you can enjoy this short workshop, and hopefully you can have at least one kind of key point that you can bring to your daily life again. And we wish you all the best if you want, or any kind of explanation that you want to get. If you need some help with the IEEE, we can help you in engineering, especially. Don't be afraid to contact any of us. So thank you, nice to meet you. Terima kasih, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right. Wow, very inspiring. I hope the students also find it inspiring as well and use it as a motivation for their future. Next up, the second session, Artificial Intelligence in Pre-University Education by IEEE Computational Intelligence Society, Indonesia chapter. Professor Teddy Mantoro, MSc, PhD, SMI IEEE. Prof. Teddy, the time is yours.
Yeah, the pointer.
Mr.
Anyone get the pointer?
Here we go. Pak presentasinya. This one, yeah. This one.
Suaranya masih belum masuk, mic-nya.
Introduce our team. We support this proposal in the area.
Sorry.
Alright. The next one is Prof. and the other one is and international relationship, and personality but I think in and the actual one. You want to see our website? This is our website. We usually connect each other with the CIS from Australia, the was the student of class. My colleague, and the other one is from Taiwan. We have come from school. We are doing together, and this is our school for free. All the lecturer or the student are free to join our computer development. Next. Okay, I will talk on the training, later introduction, and CR, and we will do a little bit about the supervised and unsupervised learning. Reinforced learning, I just highlighted a little bit. And I will give you some implementation. Implementation part is monitoring, I think you should working a lot with people. And the other one is navigate. How you navigate people in your mobile phone. Next please. So everyone, can you see this picture? Yeah. So can you what is it? In the other room, you can talk also here, right? I can hear you. You can hear you from the room. Okay. The teacher also you are going to do. Yes. Okay, once again, welcome. There are guests. Okay, everyone is very great, yeah. So yes, this is correct. This is the data that we collect.
from July 2019 before COVID until 2000 years, 3 months. What kind of data is it? The data are working right? And how we do it? Using AI, we visualize it. Using statistics department. Yeah, data. This is Jakarta in 2019. And you go to
Okay, so
this is 2015. This is the Jakarta. When you use AI, you can reveal a lot of things that is not hidden. Next, please. Which is becoming for application, from there, everything in the night. Actually, 60% of the project when they're going around, only the bottom cycle, the project is up to. And most of the people actually in the current they buy samples. And from the side of data, we can see like the most the people order. And you guys will turn up the most food they order. Number one, actually, Mantoro. Yeah. Next, please. Third one, I work a lot in training. During the COVID, only 5 months after the COVID happened, and the time we have second of March 2020, right? In 5 months' time, we managed to track people. Around 220,000 people, one by one, every single of them, right? And of course, you cannot track people, they will become illegal. This is one government office. Utilize our knowledge and we track them one by one. Alright, if they stay still in the house, they are fine. But if they're moving around, they are dangerous. But they can record the thing. In Indonesia, we do this way. Alright. And then I'm going to tell you later on how to retract the grade with the metal. Right? Next week. You see from here, I'm talking about the detail everybody knows. Yeah, person under monitoring means there is something for that. Everyone is person under then we see in the comments, people in Indonesia who are not in. You can see here mostly from Jakarta and mostly from Kabupaten Bogor. So everyone, some exactly. So I'm not going to the basic way to everyone. So if someone asks me, we cannot interact with them. So what is AI? So AI is the ability to learn and understand and deal with the current situation. So because of this, they're given a lot of samples. You learn robotic at night, right? It is same, right? So we're going to be here. I'm not talking here, so you can get my better. Now you'll make it quick. Next, please. Now CI. What is CI? CI is talking about the theory, design, application, and AI and CI actually they are limited biological and linguistic motivated by computer time. But again, everyone, AI and CI is not limited enough. Because if, for example, under AI they use something what they call by they try to mimic our brain. But the brain is quite complicated. There's nothing that environment or your simulation from our brain goes to the AI to far away to the situation that we have under our head, under our mind. So therefore, I think it's pretty young here. 18 years old, information, 18 years old, right? So, this is interpretation. Okay, that's even better. So we have still a long time to be slowly. But in the end, well, expectation is you need to find something. It's a law of your generation after my generation. Next page. So when we're talking about AI, you see there is CI, there is some others paradigm under the CI.
I mean computational learning. Right. The next level of AI. Okay. So then we can talk about ambient intelligence. What's ambient intelligence? Imagine you have a wall, you put the mirror, and then young guys, children, 3 years old, 5 years old, they clean up his teeth, using his glass. And then what happens is when they start to clean it up, and suddenly the monitor, the mirror talk with it and give you a song. When they are really clean, the mirror will say, okay, very clean. Right? This kind of approach, we call it as ambient intelligence. The money is especially okay. Second one is to survive. You will use computing, multiple meeting, and power. This is only 30 minutes talk by the way. Slides, so just passing you can take the next page. So this is fully clear. We have the story of AI and CI. So everybody knows about it. I hope one day you got something what they call a to remove. What is the word mean? To remove actually like a novel of a novel work. Nothing computer science. Alright. So in our area there is no novel work. What we have is to remove. In telecommunication, they call it as smart only work. I hope you can something. And one day I hope you can get something. It's work in 1948 with the idea, with quite interesting idea, how to make a machine think for you. Alright. Starting from there. Turing was very clever. I hope one day you can learn about the Turing algorithm. So what happened with Turing algorithm? Can you imagine the data in 1934? He developed the abstract mathematical model. Okay. About staging, about one type, one take, and then they move one by one and become the logic. And nowadays, the implementation of them become the hardware, become the computer. That happened in 1934. So because that happened, people are ready. Everyone has everything to come from the idea of right? When you see the idea, you need to concentrate with two things. Number one is find the strong problem. The second one is find the strong problem. Find the strong problem. Because the problem, if you don't do, if you know the solution. So, okay, 1956, the article introduced was published the first time by Mantoro here. And then this is from the father of FIWA. He is the one who introduced the first time about the promotion project. But I will make it more clear about this program. And then in 2017, the project become, book. Okay, some people thinking like CI is a great of AI, but some people thinking like this is the next generation of the next page. In Indonesia, we have more than 150 literature. We have one book for free. So I can say like a lot of professors in the intelligence, we are together. So if we want to see the difference between AI and CI, so AI basically talking about precision and certain. Everything that comes, if you count the data is robotic person. If, for example, the data always come in the same time, we are going to use the AI. When the data was correct, we're going to use AI. Right? So that's why we call it the hard computing techniques. Right? So usually they based on the Boolean or 2 and 4, 2 and 1 and so on. But this is the situation from CI everyone. So when we're talking about the CI, computing means the data sometimes correct, sometimes incorrect. Sometimes the data comes in, sometimes it's not. They call it uncertain, right? And sometimes we call it as the imprecision. Next, call it the tolerance of imprecision and so on. We're talking about the computing. It goes to, right? And so computing dynamics, they call it logic. It goes to a lot of next please. So anything from CI, at least, yeah, you're going to see like 5 rest area. This is about algorithm. Some of you maybe you heard about the artificial intelligence. Right? Instead of here, the deep learning it could be taken from the INF. Right? And then there is meaning that we need to up here. The first one is what the problem for computation. The second one is the problem for clustering. Right. The next one is operation computation and form intelligence by the system. And then next page. This is artificial neural network. Starting from one synapse, one neuron one. They learn why our brain can recognize people. If you see your mom passing through, then the brain will recognize, like, oh, this is my mother. When your father passing through, pass through your face, then you can recognize. They learn that actually every single neuron they have some subconnective, and actually they can use the way. Because of that, they try to simulate that using the same algorithm, right? And we implemented this in robotic hands. I worked in this area for many years. Next page. It is approximately computing, right? Talking about the command in front. So genetic algorithm very important. Working in the genetic algorithm, the first thing that you need to do is creating the chromosome inside of your problem. Inside of the chromosome, there will be some gene. But then you need to pick whatever that you use inside of the gene. Next page. Swarm intelligence. Here, everybody usually you can see hand, right? And by the moving, right? So everybody can see that. But this is the case, everyone. Not everybody actually. They can see what is behind of the hand when they move. It is true. Actually, hand is blind, and there is some certain chemical thing they use, and the other is follow. So we're looking for actually the young guys like you to see, okay, with different sense, you come up the new idea. So when we're using the hand, for example, the first time come in, the second one follow, you see arbitrary, and the last one they put it like this. What does it mean? Meaning of it. Then they come up with the uncolonial algorithm. We can swarm also. Swarm and running parallel together. Then they say we have the parallel division and so on. Alright. So in terms of tracking everyone, if I want to track some certain object, or for example, there is some what you call it, like you can do just we have a chapter over there, right? And what else there, and what will do. And how to do that? The AI can help by trying to find what is the if the environment cannot be destroyed, then you can use the form optimization approach. For example, you see the path, but the path already destroyed, right? And they can for that. I have a lot of students by the way working this part, including IEEE Bogor, right? So that we have the we met. If something happens, so we can create something from the log that everybody can try to clean up the stuff. So we can find something going on. Next, please. Okay, this one immune system. We use it for the topic later. Next, please. Honey system. Okay. Otherwise, we have and I can explain one way. Yes, so we do something with my 5 years. Thank you. So data mining, data mining. Data mining can you imagine if you talk working in the big data area. In big data, the data means even your storage, they will not be enough to store your data, right? And there is some other variable for the whole dimension. Volume, and on the velocity, volume, and then on the Really high data, southern Africa and so on. So in terms of the data mining, we try to, because 80% of the data, was dirty. And so you need to clean the data and see the pattern basically, right? So this is the process of analyzing data from different perspective. So we want to see what is the pattern, the variance of the data. Previously, we have only 4 staging like this, collecting, processing, and so on. This is like this. Nowadays, we have like 8. So, okay, and the idea from the mining actually, we try to extract the interesting information inside of the bigger data. Right, that's the most important. We want to know also the previously we will know. And we can use some decimal sensor. Sometimes we call it as knowledge discovery. Or sometimes we call it as the knowledge extraction, data pattern, and so on. This is for free. You need this and for this kind of thing. So you can see from here a lot of data mining techniques, and this is the thing that we need to learn only one by one. From the simple one, then go to the this is going to study. Everybody in this class, I expect everybody to use the activity. And second one is like a lot of examples you can do it. We can see it. The three is here, don't use the activity for the example. But it's a must for you that we are. We need that activity. Actually, not only for the activity itself, right? But also the activity, you talk something, and it will not context from the technical person, create a picture with the form, and the picture will be it's an interface. So I will talk about the supervised and unsupervised learning. I have next please. This is brain. They have some capability to be self-reporting. So that's why under the AI, we want to have some certain method of everybody. If, for example, the AI will do some better recognition or some hearing and smelling smell, it will far away. They will be returned when you want to see more. Next please. Machine learning basically the program computing from computer, they have some example data and please remember this, yeah, not everything we need to use. Alright, so if you have like data, so inside of data, you're going to see those inside that. And on the reference diagram, you see the reference. So now need to learn when you do the calculation of the title. Okay, don't offer kill here, something means no. I need to use that item, I need to do that. Next please. Next, okay, please. You see, similarly, they have like a type of thing is supervised and supervised at the end of time. What is the difference, everyone? Supervised means the target was defined and it goes to the direction, right? But something becomes complex when, for example, I have 5 cities, 5 nodes, and I want to visit the last one of that. So you need to visualize the shortest path. What is it? All right, but become complex, everyone. When, for example, you use the dynamic situation, you have like 10 cities when you move, suddenly 3 cities in front of you, they go. That's fine, you can move for me. Right? But the case is when you move until the 5th city, suddenly the back gone, then you have to go back. Okay. And imagine if you have like 1,000 cities, and you always move back and never go to the destination. And similar thing can help you in second times to be beautiful. That's all we need to say. So let's supervise learning. If they give the target, we need to move through the target. And supervised learning, you give the data, and you need to do some classification for the validation. Okay. What is the difference between clustering and grouping, for example? If you working in the group, so you divide the data because of. But when you make the cluster, meaning inter group, then the relationship you change for group, we can change also for the model. Right? That will be the what is reinforcement learning? You see they call it as Q learning, and sometimes they go to the deep become DQN network. So they need the interaction among the groups. Next please. So we have time for 5 minutes. Supervise and supervise and meet supervise and something. Something I have a couple of students from India also. I have my own very concentrated in AI and security. So I want to take it from but for we have a lot of good letter of teaching. Okay, that's next. Nothing on science. I have 5 minutes left next. It will include making the slide content for the second. You see here, using some certain data, you guys some certain data. If you have the what do you call it? When I speak like this, this is not digital, right? What they do. Digital and the network they can transfer to the network because they convert from my voice like this from digital and passing it to the data. So if you have some image, some voice or something, you can things become the digital data. And usually they can work something. So next time, giving some certain data or something like this, they can give it to this algorithm, they can do the categorization. Right? I give you another example. I'm having some office, every single minute, 1 minute, we collect the data from the online, and the newspapers online. Around 110 newspaper surrounding on the report every single minute. Okay, we collect them, we categorize, become the first thing becomes 5 data. So, and then after that, what happens is we have some data around 40, and then we have some issue. So if there is some terrorist activity, there is some other thing, around 4,097 categories of category. So when the data come in, the process will be running using the algorithm, going to give them the good output value, and they can give us which is going to be the what will happen next. Getting the software development. Remember everyone, we are in the close to the exit time, right? So we can see the data also we concentrate with the tabulated data. Okay, next please. I will see this one here for answer to 5 next again. Very important. Okay. Nice. Yes, so in next. Yeah, we'll show you the development next. Okay, 5 minutes, then we'll go to the implementation. I will see that we want to monitor the office for example. Next, please. So this is the instrument with you want to go to the gym. Next, please. So we use the command. It's very easy here. Collect the signal strength from your access point from Wi-Fi and your board. And when you collect, give the number, do the normalization. There is 13 type of normalization and you can test some particular revision, find the winner. If you have alternate the learning rate, they close with 0, then you find the closest possible location. Next page. And this is the data and then the output. Next is the probability max target. Next. Okay. This is 3 products inside of that Next. This is the value flow. Next. And again, this is trying to parse the data. Next. Yeah, when you finish to record the application, there will be something like it. This is a room, for example, in your corridor, and you can see some people. And the data input taken from the Wi-Fi. We set up the Wi-Fi, you're going to pull three types of data, frame, quality, and network. So we're talking about 3D now, the navigation. When we talking about navigation basically, you have to know your location. And you have to know the target, right? And you're going to move there, to navigate. But this is the case, everyone. Most of the navigation, usually they are working in the area of the power start navigation. What does it mean? Meaning, you come to this university, for example, someone mentioned you have to come to BA208. And later on, they will move, right? So then you can come to the, this is why they call it a start navigation. The same thing, if you walk in from your school, you want to go to the top of the Sabah. They going to the top of the Sabah, they never move, right? So we call it as start navigation. Now, using this approach, we move one step forward. The approach what we do is something what we call as, we call it because it's word, very, we call it as dynamic navigation. So if I want to meet you and you want to meet me, so we schedule others. So imagine this is your in your device, you can see this 3D map. What is 3D map? Because if you go to the next level, they will go to what you see in the field, they will be here also in the picture. It is blue, for example, blue, what you see green. Now whatever by the green also obviously like how blue is there, this is me. My location. If you have 5 people, they will do the same thing. Nice. Please. Now get equal, back again. Back. Okay. Still some distance. Right? When they move, next. You will see closing now. When they close, you see, for example, you can see each other here. You see this guy over there actually. In the real situation, they will digitize. And actually in the real life, also we can see that. We work in this area for more than 10 years now. And I'm happy we have some new idea, for example, how to make it for the processing. Very fast, for example, for the using charisma, when they meet each other, because we need the remodel, blue and green meet each other, because the remodel you can zoom in on the colors. Okay, so next please. And put it inside your mobile device. I call it as trade workspace. This is the new term that is good. Why? Because if you see the field, you are friendly to moving from anyone. That's why we call it as work space. So we have the demand inside and three different mobile devices. Next. So I think that's all. Exactly. All right. Okay. Then I have one question from business. The new process that you talked about is the new process. The new plan. That is very important to tell. Right. The answer is very important, everyone. Not really. You can use it as a regular level. And of course, depend on how you collect the data. Right? When you want to collect it, for example, for 1 year's time, you need to have a okay, everyone, I think that's all from my side. So, thank you. My
Thank you so much,
Suaranya hilang. Mic.
To invite the principal of the invited school to have a few words in front of the class. Thank you.
No, this is the mic. You can speak.
From me specifically.
Yes.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay. Before I continue speaking, I think I would like to make myself clear. I'm not the principal. I'm the subject leader for the STEM division in our school, Islamic Law Academy. Alhamdulillah, thank you, Ustaz David, for also telling me 2 weeks ago that we are being invited from IEEE to attend today's workshop, which is very enlightening. Maybe I would like to a little bit introduce our school. Islamic Law Academy, we are an Islamic boarding school, which are located in Bogor, actually Cisaek, and we are actually near the river. So basically, when you get out from our school and then you turn right, you can actually see the river, and it's pretty close. If you want to try swimming there, I'm not suggesting it, not recommending it. We are international Islamic school, as I said before. The unique thing about our school is that we also have a Cambridge curriculum. So usually, if you hear about Islamic international Islamic boarding school, they kind of like heavily on the religion part. But they also have the international curriculum. We are adopting the Cambridge curriculum. And in here, we're actually looking for how to implement STEM curriculum in our school. We're actually looking for it constantly since around 3 years ago. 2 years ago, we got invited in IEEE event also, but online. And we are constantly looking for it. And we heard in the opening that IEEE also have for the teachers. So we would like later maybe have a discussion about families have a joint discussion on how to shape the IEEE, how to shape the STEM curriculum in our school. We already have what we call the before. Science Day, education fair, where all of our students have their own projects that they have to find, like what they said before from the speaker, you need to find the problem and then you need to find the solution. So we encourage our students to find what's the problem that you have. In a small school, is in your room, your school, and if you can't find it, like bigger than that, the world maybe, and then we encourage them to, okay, let's now try to find a solution. And then in that expo day, they're presenting their own solution. And we are very hope that we can incorporate IEEE also next year and also the next year after this event today. In conclusion, we are very happy that we're being invited today. It's very educational, it's very inspiring. Hopefully, we can attend more IEEE, and also previously there is a society chapter, right? I also want to ask later, can high school also have a society chapter? If can, we would like to be a part of it, maybe to help the growth of STEM in design. Yeah. I think it's from me. There's a lot of thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We need woman engineering. We have
Oh yeah, the one coming today is all boys. So from the boys school, but we also have the girls school. We also get the women engineering. I also saw it before that there is a link for the women engineers. Yeah, inshallah, we also love to talk about it also later. Thank you.
Okay, very good speech. Okay, before that, we would like to invite Professor Gamantio Hendrantono to do the closing remarks for the workshop For program, the time is yours.
I think I understand. Okay, okay. So of course, thank you again to the BINUS, student grants as well as the university because for all times and space provided to us, yeah, for this workshop. And secondly, I would like also to thank the speakers, Pak Auzi and Prof. Mantoro, who have given us also to students very insightful materials on career in engineering as well as the computational intelligence. And also, I'm glad that the participants could actually enjoy the workshop. And for us in Nigeria Indonesia section, this will not be the last, yeah, because we would like to hold more workshops like this. Yeah, we want to attract more high school students to the fields of engineering, and that's why STEM is a very important subject to be mastered by high school students. So thank you, Bapak from FIWA, and also thank you also to our students here who came here for 1 day only. Yeah. After this, you just go back to Bogor, or you can also maybe some sightseeing. I don't know. Yeah, okay. But anyway, thank you very much for attending this workshop. We hope that everything that you get from this workshop will be very useful, not just for now, but also for your future. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Also, thank you to Region 10, of course. Yeah. Okay, so that means we can already close this session.
Yeah, but, sorry. Before that,
okay,
yeah,
sure.
we'll do a photo session.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
All right, thank you, Prof.
Okay, sure.
That's it. Before we end this event, we would like you guys to take a memorial photo together with us. For the documentation section, we would like your help to do the documentation of this workshop. And also, we would like yeah, we would like to combine the participant, right? Yeah, so we move to the next room. Or should we?
Need to decide.
Yeah, yeah, all right. Everyone,
Warek, bisa foto session nggak di depan logo Base? Warek.
Ya, Pak.
Warek.
Ya, Pak.
Session nggak di depan logo Base? Peserta FIWA-nya.
Oke,
Depan
kita
logo Base.
di luar aja, baik, Pak.
Yang dekat ada sepedanya itu.
Ya, oke, Pak.
Dengan pembicara juga.
Ya, fotonya di luar juga gitu. Tapi
Pengumuman aja, pengumuman. Dikumpulkan ke depan Base untuk foto dulu.
baik, Pak. Itu udah di share. Ya, ini mau share. Yang kelas. Banyak.
Farid, jangan lupa stop recording. Operator 208.
Saya stop sekarang, Pak.
Ya, stop recording udah selesai. Filenya di copy ya ke USB, nanti serahkan ke Pak Zener.